Good morning, Vietnam. What's going on, everybody? Happy Thursday, Thirsty Thursday, Throw It Back Thursday, Throat Punch Thursday, whatever you want to call it. It is Thursday, and let me know how that audio sounds because we have a new audio system. Compliments of your boy Chuck Spencer. He hooked it up with a brand new audio system. And I'm probably like muted somehow because it's so new that I haven't even had time to play with it yet. So y'all let me know in the comments how that audio is coming in. If that audio is too low, I'll turn it up. If it's too high, I'll turn it down. If you want to hear weird sounds, I'll change my voice. I got so many fun little things that I can play with over here. I think it's just add it to the let's have fun Thursdays, so we can change the voice. We can add some sounds. I didn't get that far into it yet. I just got it. I'm just learning how to play with it. And I figured why not hook it up for Thursday night live and y'all can hear me a lot better. So with that being said, let's get into the chat. Let's say what's going on, everybody. Y'all already know Scott McNeil's the first one here. I think he comes in like 10 hours early ahead of everybody else just to drop his good evening in the chat. So what's going on, my brother Scott? Kurt and Marsha over there at See Me Traveling. They are in the house. Marsha's probably sleeping. It's that busy time of the year for her. Robin in the house. Julie in the house. Cameron, Danny, D. All yous amazing people are in the house. Did I miss anybody? I don't think I missed anybody yet. Hashtag play with it. You already know, Scotty. I'm over here playing with all these buttons. I got all these buttons to push, right? So I'm a big button pusher. I would push them. I don't think they're going to do anything. I didn't add any sounds to them yet, so I highly doubt they're going to do anything. But I'm going to have to mess around with it a little bit and try and program some sounds to it. But I hope everyone is having a fantastic night. It's Thursday. We are closing in on the end of the week. This time next week, it is Thanksgiving. Y'all already know turkey, gravy, biscuits, sweet potatoes, all that amazing stuffing. Oh God, yes. I'm so ready for Thanksgiving next week. So with the holidays coming up, I wanted to talk a little bit about holiday cruising because most of you know I am boarding the Carnival Jubilee at the end of December for New Year's Eve. And I am hoping that is going to be one of the most epic cruises ever. So I wanted to touch a little bit on holiday cruises and get your opinion if you've been on holiday cruises, what holiday cruises you've been on. I'm pretty sure we talked about this in the past as I was leading up to the booze cruise. Well, now it's a new holiday, so we're going to talk about it now. Thanksgiving is around the corner. I know there's a few people on cruises right now that are going to be spending Thanksgiving on a cruise ship. I'm a little jealous. I'm not going to lie. You can eat, make a mess, and you don't have to do the dishes or any of the cooking. So I am all for that type of vacation 100% of the time. But that's what I wanted to talk about tonight. And I wanted to get your ideas, right? So I want to reach out to the followers and ask them what they would like to see on board the Carnival Jubilee? What is it you want to see come out? Vlog form, video form, short form, long format, whatever it is. What is it you want to see from the Jubilee? Now, I know we're going to do a whole big ship tour. We're going to do a bunch of different food vlogs. I'm a foodie. Y'all know this. So we don't even got to go down that path. And this is going to be the first time I get on a cruise ship and I do the chef's table. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to all the fun stuff. I'm looking forward to the brand new Jubilee. I'm looking forward to going to Texas. I'm just looking forward to it all. So if you're on the Jubilee, let me know in the comments you're on the Jubilee. And if you don't know, if you didn't know, if no one told you, right now until the end of the year, you can go on to the Naughty Swag shop over there in the description, and you can grab yourself some Naughty Swag. All the swag you see in the shop is going to be going away at the end of the year, and January 1st, there's going to be new swag popping up in the shop. So all new gear starting the beginning of the year. We are at that time of the year, right? We're all closing out the year, getting ready to say farewell to 2023 and hello to 2024. And we're all going to get 1 year older. I don't know about y'all. I'm going to stay the same age. I'm going to be 23 the rest of my life. But use the code Naughty10 and you will save 10% on all shirts. There's no limit, so you can purchase as many as you want and save 10% off each shirt or 10% off your total order. So grab that before the end of the year because, like I said, all those designs are going to be going away in 2024, and all new designs that I am currently working on will be uploaded for you to purchase. So back to the topic at hand, holiday cruises. Have you been on a holiday cruise? I'm going to wait for somebody to tell me in the comments if they've been on a holiday cruise. And if so, what holiday cruise? And then we'll talk about it. We'll talk about holiday cruises. There is going to be no live show next week with it being a holiday. So just make sure y'all enjoy yourselves next Thursday. No live show. None of that. None of that. Danny D says, I may be getting some merch. I was looking at it. Definitely check it out, Danny D, because all that stuff's going away at the end of the year. Cindy Lou Who. Oh, it's the perfect time for the holiday for that one. Loathe entirely. We were scheduled on the Jubilee in January, first time on XL class. We were super excited to explore the ship. So I am stoked, right? So I originally had the Jubilee scheduled for the transatlantic because I did the transatlantic on the Carnival Glory. No, I lied. I didn't do that yet. That's not until April. I did the transatlantic on the Carnival Celebration last year, and it was absolutely amazing. It was my first big cruise. It was my first time on one of the biggest sailings, 14-day sailing. So it was one of my first long sailings. It was one of my first times ever in Europe. And it was absolutely incredible to be like one of the first paying passengers to be on that ship. Getting to experience that and all of the ports in Spain and Portugal and all that was amazing. But what I enjoyed about it the most was there wasn't as many people on the transatlantic as there would be on like the US inaugural sailing or the weeks it got here and then it started sailing. So I'm a little disappointed that that was canceled and I'm not on that anymore. So I changed it to the second sailing, which is over New Year's Eve because the first sailing's over Christmas, and with having kiddos, I can't miss that. And it's already tough to miss New Year's Eve, right? Because they're already off for Christmas break. So being able to squeeze that in was absolutely epic. So being able to do that, that's going to be superb, and I can't wait to bring y'all the content, right? So y'all see there was a new vlog that dropped this weekend, Alaska. So that was Ketchikan. So that was second to the last port we had in Alaska. So this Saturday at 12 o'clock. My Alexa's going off because she thought I said Alexa instead of Alaska. Anyway, Alexa, stop. Technology. Anyway, so that was the end of the Alaska vlogs, but I do have one dropping this Saturday at 12 o'clock, and it is cruising the Tracy Arm Fjord and Victoria. So that will be the end of the Alaska vlogs. And then starting the following week, I have a vlog dropping every Saturday at noon. So if that changes, I'll let you know. But just to look forward to every vlog dropping on Saturday at noon from here on out. That is probably going to be the day I drop all of my vlogs. And they are scheduled all the way up until December 9th at the moment. And they'll probably be scheduled even further than that. So Alaska ends this weekend, and then we are on to the Liberty with me and Chuck for our little 3 day that we did, and then on to my transatlantic on the Pride this past April because I didn't get those out when I should have got them out. So now they're coming out now. So enjoy it. Enjoy them while you can. Leave a like, leave a comment. If you ain't subscribed, because I do have certain settings to subscribers only, make sure you smash that subscribe button. And then you're part of the 50 million we're needing to reach by the end of 2024. That's a possible number, right? Like 50 million. That's not that far off. I'm like 0.1% there. I don't even think I'm that close, but either way, be part of that 50 million. So Jubilee in December, and it's over New Year's Eve. I don't know what to wear for New Year's Eve. I did end up picking up a masquerade mask when I was in New Orleans, coming off the booze cruise, thinking that I would wear that for New Year's Eve. I'm not 100% sure yet. I have no idea. Look at that. The Moonlight Adventures in the house. Josh and Chastity in the house. Um, so I'm not 100% sure yet on what I want to do. I don't know if I want to take a big check bag. I don't know if I want to take just a carry-on bag and a backpack for camera equipment and call it a day. Being platinum, you get that little extra perk of laundry service. But here's a little tip for everyone who has never sailed on XL and does their laundry when you're on the ship. XL class ships do not have laundrettes, so you cannot do your own laundry on XL class ships. You have to send your laundry out to get your laundry done. If you're platinum, if you're diamond, if you're in a suite, you get that extra perk. Um, but if not, it's really relatively inexpensive. It's not that expensive to get your laundry done through the ship, but they do offer iron room. So if you have anything that's wrinkled, if you're like me and you don't pack wrinkle release, you just throw it in the suitcase. Well, then you can take yourself to the iron room and iron it all out. But I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I'm not 100% sure, and I still got a little time. I mean, we're like what 43 days away from that sailing, so I still got a little bit of time. But I do have a lot of videos already planned out. I do have a lot of specialty dining already purchased and scheduled out. So I literally have every meal for that cruise, breakfast, lunch, and dinner figured out on what day, where I'm going, and whether or not it was a paid option or if it was a free included option in your cruise fare. So every single day is already planned, figured out, detailed to the max. I got about 12, I'd say about 8 to 12 vlogs already figured out that I want to shoot on that ship. I am 100% focused on that cruise ship. I am not focused on anything else. It doesn't matter where we go in ports. I'm not getting off the ship. The only time I plan on getting off the ship is to grab some outer footage of the ship. So probably when we're in Mahogany Bay, I'll go across the chairlift over to the beach and get some good footage of the ship there. I want to try and get some drone footage of the ship. Other than that, that's about it. I'm not 100% sold on the ports. It's not why I'm going. I'm going 100% for the ship. And I know the people I'm going with are a little disappointed in that, but it's all right. Go explore, have your fun. I am having my fun exploring the ship when there's not that many people on board. That's the focus, right? That's the goal. Ship, get as many people off the ship as possible, and then I can get a ship tour with the least amount of people in the video as possible. That's the focus. That's the goal. I'm so stoked and hoping that's the way it works. Either way, there will be a ship tour coming at you probably like the second day of the cruise. So y'all need to make sure your notifications are turned on, especially if you're going on the Jubilee, because that'll give you a little bit of insider information before you even board and get on the ship. Greetings, everyone from Louisiana. I'm new to the channel. I appreciate you for being here. I appreciate you very, very much. How did you find the channel? Were you on the booze cruise? Were you on the booze cruise, or did you find me through a short? Because I put a short out today that actually did pretty good. I thought it was funny. I thought it was good, but it's very honest, right? So like cruising can cost a lot of money. It's not always cheap. It's not always cost effective. It can cost a lot of money. And with the amount of cruises I've been on, that number is I probably don't even know what that number is. If I had to put a number on it, I'd have to say close to like 100 grand spent to go on cruises. But you got to remember, I've been going on cruising since I was knee high to a grasshopper. So I didn't put out a lot of that money. My parents put out that money when I was a kid. So Cameron says I'm getting off to get a hat in port in Roatan. Probably check out the beach since never have been there. So that's my goal, right? Get off, go over, take the chairlift over. If you've never been to Mahogany Bay in Roatan, they have this awesome chairlift. It's relatively inexpensive. I think it's like $10 for the whole day, and you get unlimited rides back and forth from the port to the beach to the port, and so on. And they have an awesome pier over there that you can get really good footage of the ship from. So that's my whole focus, right? Get some outside shots of the ship and do some things like that. I found your channel from your interview with Tony. Awesome. So you came over from the peer to peer podcast. Sick. That's great. Tony's a good dude. He's an awesome friend, and I'm glad you're here. Josh, I did laundry on the Glory as well. Did Josh do laundry on the Glory? We used the laundry room iron on the Boost Cruise. So that's the good thing, right? Like with the older ships, they have that laundry room where you got washers, you got dryers, you got irons, you got all that on them older class ships, right? But on the XL class ships, they no longer have the laundrette rooms. So the only way you can get your clothes washed on the XL class ships is if you send it out. Now, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but if you like doing your wash a certain way, then it's probably not for you. There are ironing rooms on the XL class ship, so you can still iron those fresh threads, Josh. So don't you worry. You can still iron those fresh threads, bro. That's a tongue twister. I don't even know why I can't say that. You can still iron your fresh threads on the XL class ships. You just can't wash your dirty threads on the XL class ships. But again, it's not like if you pack enough clothes for a 7-day cruise, are you really going to go through it? Like there's times where I've went on transatlantics that I've packed X amount of shorts, but I sent out laundry and didn't even wear some of the shorts that were already like clean from the original packing job. So it's just personal preference, right? With having so many sea days on a transatlantic, I'm just like, yeah, I want to be comfortable. So basketball shorts, cargo shorts, t-shirts. And 9 times out of 10 when you see me, I got a black V-neck on. I probably have like 40 of these in my closet. So 9 times out of 10 that's what I'm wearing. Got to be pressed for the bar crawl. Yeah. I was going to put a short out today where you ripped your shirt open and you had my sticker on your chest, but I didn't put that out today. I wanted to put out a funny short. I'm not going to tell y'all what I wanted to put out because if I tell y'all, someone's going to take my idea and then they're going to put out the short and then I'm not going to be able to put it out. But I got an idea for a short and I think it'll do really well. Whether it does well with everybody in the YouTube space, that's another thing, but it'll do really well with everybody that was on the Boost Cruise. Willie Wayne, he just wears shorts with long socks, flip flops. He lets his mullet grow in, and he just chills out. So that's Willie Wayne. He looks like his pop. He looks like his daddy Gunner Wayne. So that was all in good fun. If you were on the Boost Cruise, you know what Josh is talking about. But yeah, holiday cruises, and I'm stoked because I've never sailed on Carnival near Christmas, and I'm hoping that since the Jubilee is going to be sailing during Christmas, they'll still have all the holiday decorations up, so I'll be able to see the ship when it's decorated. That's my hope. I really do hope they still have everything up. But I also hope they have like some type of New Year's Eve decorations up. Is Willie going to make an appearance for the Jubilee? I'm not sure if Willie's going to make an appearance on the Jubilee. It's a possibility that Willie Wayne makes an appearance on the Jubilee. Um, I don't know. You might see him out there on the Lido getting down with his bad self, sending videos to his dad and his stepmama. But who knows? I don't know. I want to try and pack everything in a carry-on for that cruise, so that way it's just like I get on the plane, I get off the plane, I don't have to wait for checked bags, I don't have to wait for anything. And I guess you can say that I got comfortable cruising out of Florida because I don't have to ever wait for bags when I cruise out of Florida. I literally put them in my car, I drive to the port, I get on the ship. I get off the ship, I put them in my car, I drive home. So with having to fly to certain ports and have to check bags and all that, I hate the waiting process. If I get off the plane, I just want to get off the plane and go. I've done a ton of traveling with just a backpack over the years, going from here to Philadelphia, New Jersey, Texas, Kentucky, and just flying with a backpack, not having checked bags or anything like that. So I'm comfortable with flying with a light amount of stuff. But with this being a 7-day cruise and being in Texas the day before, being over New Year's, doing the chef's table and things like that, I have to make sure that I pack presentable clothes to be able to do the chef's table. So there's a possibility. It's most likely going to come down to a suitcase. It's just whether or not I take the big suitcase or I take the little suitcase. Julie said, Mike, I haven't seen any pictures of Bernie from the booze cruise. So I have a couple pictures. I'll post them in the Facebook group over there. And there you go. Thanks, Julie. There's another thing. If you ain't over on Facebook yet, search the Naughty Cruiser on Facebook and come over there because we always have conversations about upcoming cruises or anything like that. We're trying to build a cruising community on Facebook. So check that out. One of the mods, if you got the link, you can drop that in there so people can go on over. But if you watch the Ship Show's Bagoctober video, you'll see Bernie in there with Pimp Daddy Scott. And yeah, you'll see me fully dressed up as Bernie. It was good. It was a good costume. I enjoyed it. Travel with a 30-liter backpack for 5-day trips for years. Yeah, and that's my thing, right? So like I I know I can get away with a carry-on bag for the whole week. It's just a matter of what am I going to pack to wear for those nights that I have to be presented better. Like, I don't know. I don't know. And then I know I'm going to buy a ship model, so I need to make sure I got room for that on the way back. It it's not like I got to pay for bags either, right? So it's literally just a personal preference. I don't want to stand there and wait for bags at the airport. Not all bags take forever to come out. Not all airlines take forever to get their bags out, but this will be my first time flying in the hobby. So I don't want to sit and wait for bags and wait for bags and wait for bags and wait for bags. But we'll see. It's way less bags going on that cruise with me than what I brought on the booze cruise, that's for sure, because I didn't even fly home with all of my suitcases. I gave one to Scott and I said, "Hey, bring this to my house in February. Bring it with you when you come on the Vista cruise because I'm not flying home with an empty suitcase." Cameron says, bringing my medium suitcase that I can carry on the ship, but not a flight and a backpack. And I don't want to have to. I'm going to drop my bags either way. If I check a bag, I'll drop the bag with the porter. I'm not going to carry it on the ship. I'll drop it with the porter. But my whole thing's I just don't want to sit at the bag carousel for a half hour when I land. I just want to get my carry on out of the container, the overhead compartment, get off the plane, boom, be done, and find myself some dino ribs when I land in Texas because you know what they say, right? Texas is big on barbecue, and you got to go big or go home. So I'm going to go for a big old dino rib. That's what I want when I get to Texas. Josh is over here serenading you, Scott. But that's the idea, right? So Jubilee for New Year's, holiday cruise. Definitely going to get a ship tour out really quick. Definitely going to get some of the food vlogs out real quick. Going to get a walking, talking video out real quick. I'll probably be going live from the Salloway. I don't know if you know this or not, but drink packages don't work on day one when you're sailing out of Texas. So that's going to be a video because I get my drinks for free. I don't buy a drink package. Carnival gives me the drink package. So I'm curious if my drink package is going to work because my drinks are already free. I don't pay for anything. So I don't know how that's going to work on day one, if that's the same as the Cheers, the rules with the Cheers package. So we're going to find that out. And that's just about it, right? So that's all I got coming up towards the end of the year. And then I don't have anything again until February. And that's 6 nights on the Vista. That's the Boats and Bros 3. I know they were waiting for me in NOLA, but I was so frustrated for how long it took for my bags to come out. But being tired didn't help any. So that right, like here you go. That's a perfect example, right? So like when I landed in New Orleans for the booze cruise, my bags took like 30 minutes to come to the carousel. Now, if you've ever flown into New Orleans into Louis Armstrong Airport, it's not a small airport. Like it's a pretty decent sized airport. So it took about a half hour for my bags to come out. But here's the kicker, right? I flew in late at night. I landed at 10 o'clock at night. So the airport was already pretty much dead. We were just waiting for them to get the bags and drop the bags. Cameron landed after me. So his bags took a little bit longer coming off of his flight, but it's just the fact that I'm here. I don't want to spend my time sitting in an airport. I want to go. I want to get out. I want to explore. I want to hit the road and hit the pavement as fast as possible. I don't want to spend my time standing around an airport waiting for a bag. The word medium is an oxymoron. It's schmedium. Schmedium. Take a schmedium suitcase. But I mean, in all reality, if I take the big suitcase and I don't end up having a ton of stuff, I can always put my carry-on bag inside the suitcase and check it and go about my day. It is what it is. It's personal preference, and I just got to figure it out. That's all that matters. So that's what's coming up. Holiday cruise. I'm excited. I'm excited to see the new ship. I'm excited to be on the second sailing. I really do hope they supply me with a Carnival Jubilee book, since this is another one of the ships that was originally built in 1985 and then decommissioned and now being brought back in 2023. I'm hoping they do what they did with the Carnival Celebration and the Carnival Mardi Gras. They gave out these nice epic books, and I'm hoping they do that on the Jubilee so that way I can complete the series of the XL class ships. This will be the first completion of ships with Carnival with me, a class of ships with Carnival. So I've sailed on the Mardi Gras, I've sailed on the Celebration, and now I'll be on the Jubilee. So the whole class of ships will be complete for me. I got to get a ship model, and I hope and pray they do the books, because the books are pretty sick. If you've seen the books, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen the books, drop book in the comments, and I'll get up and I'll go get one of the books and show you the books. But I'm not doing it unless you haven't seen the book. If you've seen it and you just want me to show it to you, send me a message. So I'm hoping they do that. I'm hoping they give out the books. I can't say that the Carnival luggage mat is safe and it'll be there for the next people getting on. That might disappear. I don't know how, but it might. I already have one. I don't think I need another. I don't think I need another one, but it might. Who knows? But that's the plan. That's the goal. And then it's come home and chill and wait till February. That's probably going to be the longest. No, that's not going to be the longest. April will be the longest. When I get back in the end of April, I won't have anything until July at the earliest. And if July changes, it won't be until September, because I'm trying to get convinced of changing my cruise from July to September, which is a possibility. It's a high possibility. The cost is relatively the same and it's 3 days longer. So there's a big chance I can not do the inaugural sailing of the Utopia of the Seas and go on a group cruise in September. From uh, Clock Family Adventures is having a group cruise in September on Utopia of the Seas. So there's a possibility I can switch to that. And it's the same cost and more sea days. So that might be happening. But yeah, that's relatively it. That's about it, right? So no Thanksgiving cruise for me this year. No Christmas cruise for me this year. Last year I was on MSC around Christmas, so it was cool to be able to see MSC and everything that they do at Christmas time. So Carnival's got some competition because MSC, they went above and beyond with their decorations last year, and that was pretty sick. So Karen says, I don't have one of those yet. Haha. Well, who knows? You might have one come December. Um, I never got charged for it either. So I'm not telling y'all to go and do this. I have one. I wanted one, and I purchased one. It came with the cost of my cabin. So we may have booked an MSC cruise for 25 today. Yeah, I seen the conversation in the chat, man. So is it may have, or have you like thought about it, or did you like put a deposit on it? Because that would be a pretty epic cruise. There's a lot of us going, and for you to jump in on that cruise, that would be pretty awesome, man. That would be pretty great. And I didn't get another phone call yesterday, so I'm a little disappointed. I was told I'd get called back, and I never got called back. So yeah, you messed up there. You never called me back yesterday. So I need to know, did you put a deposit on it, or are you just looking at it? That's going to be a great cruise. So far away, but it's still gonna be an epic cruise. It's definitely one of the ones that I'm excited about. But let's talk about the desk said no thank you. That hurt. Let's talk a little bit about the Jubilee, right? So here are the dining options that are on the Carnival Jubilee that I have figured out and already ba, 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 I already have booked and planned and figured out. It's horrible. I need an Excel spreadsheet. So if any of y'all are good at Excel spreadsheets, send me an email at the naughty cruiser at gmail and I'll send you all my information. You can create me a spreadsheet. I'd really appreciate it. Booking and order details. Let's see here. So far, the first night I have the steakhouse set up. Y'all already know if I'm doing the steakhouse, 100% of the time it's going to be on night one because you get that complimentary bottle of wine. Even though I don't drink it, I'm not a big wine drinker. I will give it to somebody, give it away to somebody. When I got them on the transatlantic, me and Scott met a couple people that we became really good friends with, and I gave it to them to enjoy. But on night one, I got the steakhouse Fahrenheit 555. Night two is formal night, so I'm doing the MDR. Night three, I am doing the chef's table. So Saturday's the steakhouse, Sunday's formal night, so I'll be doing the MDR, but I'm doing bonsai teppanyaki with Cameron and Scott for lunch. And then Monday, I don't have anything scheduled, and then I have chef's table on Tuesday, Rudy's Sea Grill on Wednesday. And that's it. And then I'm gonna do Emerald's Bistro. I'll do the Seafood Shack. I'm gonna probably do the wings that they have now. And we're gonna try everything out. Excuse me. We're gonna try everything out that's a paid option, and I'm gonna make a vlog for every single one of those, and then I'm gonna do everything that's an included option, and I'll make a vlog for every single one of those. So the purpose of those vlogs isn't necessarily the food that I am eating. It's about the atmosphere, the service, the temperature of the meal, and how long it took to get that meal. Chef's table is a little different. That I want to do so I can show everybody what the experience is like doing chef's table on an XL class ship. And yeah, let's just say it's pricey, but from what I gather, it's going to be one of the most epic experiences ever when it comes to a dinner. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Josh says we'll do it for some swag. You let me know, bro. I'm still waiting on that fanny pack, man. Don't even play with me. World America is booked and Ura Infinity Ocean Room. Nice. We will drunk call you from Norfolk tomorrow. Do it. But if the fish are biting, stay out there and catch the fish, man. So that's the plan, right? So food vlogs included, food vlogs, upcharge. I'm gonna give Carnival's barbecue another shot. I don't know why I do this every time I get on a brand new ship. I give their barbecue another shot and then I get let down. Hopefully this time they got somebody in there that knows what they're doing. Yeah, Danny D, drunk calling. Yeah, so I got a FaceTime call from Josh and Chastity yesterday. It lasted for maybe like 60 seconds. I was just getting back to work, and it was like a 60-second phone call. And they went fishing. The fish weren't biting, so they just decided they were going to go grab a couple drinks, and they gave me a call. Didn't mind the barbecue on the Mardi Gras. So I wasn't a fan of the barbecue on the Mardi Gras. The barbecue on the Celebration wasn't bad. Some things could have been better. When you get the beans and you eat the beans and the beans are hard, that just does me in. So the Jubilee sailing is on December 29th. No, I lied. December 30th. December 30th to January 6th out of Galveston, 12:30. So, you know, I'm excited. I'm stoked. I booked the room on the Lido because I had the Lido on the Celebration and I absolutely loved the location of the room. It was an amazing location. It was quiet. It wasn't loud. Surprisingly, with being on the Lido, you would figure it would be a loud area with everything going on, but it was nice because For someone like me who creates content, being able to grab something and go back to the cabin and film it if the Lido's too loud, it was absolutely worth it. If you can get on, bro, do it. But I don't think there's any rooms available. I 100% believe they're sold out. And if they're not, they're like ridiculously expensive. But don't let me stop you. Don't let my words stop you. I got it at a very good rate, and for for three of us in a balcony on the Lido, it costs less than $1,000. Now that's through a casino offer, and it's now I think the last time we looked at it, it was like $5,000. I think it was. Let's see. I'm pulling it up right now. We will stow away with y'all. Yeah, so the only one that's showing right now for December is December 23rd, and the cheapest inside is at 17.49 a person. So it's definitely pricey, but that's not on Carnival's website. That's through the TA website. And Scott says this is his first time on the Lido. I absolutely love the Lido. Cameron said, I love my Lido room and the Glory right off the elevators. Now, the Glory, I don't think I would like where your room was on the Glory as much as what I did on the Celebration because you were directly off the elevator. So, like, if you got off the elevator, your room was here. I like the ones that are like one or two rooms away from the elevator bank. So, if people are coming in loud, partying, having a good time, enjoying themselves, they're not going to disrupt me. And again, party away, have a good time, get loud, enjoy your life. It's your vacation. Just be mindful that there are cabins like right there. Um, I'll tell you what my biggest pet peeve is, and I yell at these people all the time. My biggest pet peeve is the door slammers. Have you ever had a door slammer stay next door to you? Oh my god. I cannot stand the door slammers. That right there drives me crazy. And Scott will be like, "Oh, we got the door slammer." And when they slam a door, I'm like, "Knock it off. Stop slamming a door." I'm in the cabin screaming at them because I do not I hate and hate's a strong word. I really shouldn't say that either. I highly despise door slammers. Like that is my biggest. It drives me insane. Yeah, so even on Carnival's website, when I pull it up, the only sailing that is showing is the December 23rd. And man, if I showed you these rates I was getting right now, what? I should not have done this for you, Josh. Do I really need to be home for Christmas? I really need to be home for Christmas. I can't leave my kids for Christmas. I can get two people right now. Okay, here's my offer. You ready? I'll give you my offer. Ocean Suite, Deck 9, Room 9470. Play and Chill includes onboard credit of $200 per cabin, $200 in fun play, drinks on us everywhere around the ship for you and a companion. Total price after taxes, port fees, and gratuities, $679.30. So I can literally go for a Christmas sailing for less than $700 and not spend a dime and get my. I muted myself. I muted myself. 679 bucks. This is why I tell y'all to go to the casino and spend some money and just sit there, spend some time in the casino and spend some money because this is a casino offer. So for me to get on a brand new ship, the inaugural sailing out of Galveston in an ocean suite for two people, taxes, port fees, and gratuities out the door for less than $700, that's insane. That is a steal. Yeah, I don't know how I magically muted myself. I don't know how I did it. Can you hear me now? Do. Did this shut off on me? Can you hear me now? This new technology. I'm not a technology savvy person. Anyway, I see you can hear me. Thanks, Danny D. I appreciate that. But that's insane. $679. That's. I wonder if they have any sailings for when I get back. Let's see. January 24. South from Galveston, Texas. I did get the soundboard. Actually, Josh, you weren't here in the beginning, but Chuck Spencer was tired of my crappy audio and cheap guy microphone that he got me the mic set up. So compliments of Chuck, we have some better audio. I did get the soundboard. I'm going to play with it. I haven't added any pre-loaded sounds to it yet. So that's where it's at. But yeah, January 6th to the 13th, I can stay on the Jubilee for $100 in a balcony, $100 a person in a balcony. And that's a better offer. That gives me $500 in the casino. Man. $663.30. Hey, Scotty, you want to do a back-to-back, bro? No, I can't do that either. Man, that's crazy. If I knew what my offers were months ago, I probably would have booked a back-to-back and did a back-to-back. When are you hitting it in May, Josh? I can't do anything in May. I'll be getting back. I think it's like the second or third of May I'll be getting back. But the Jubilee is going to be still a great ship come May. I mean, the Carnival Celebration, I'd get on that tomorrow. Julie said on the Celebration we had a lot of kids running the halls. May 4th. May the 4th be with you. Yeah, I'll just be getting back from Europe, so I won't be able to do any of that. Cameron said, so I noticed during the day a lot of noise from it, but like the third day, they shut the huge door separating the rooms from the main area, so it quieted down a lot. So they put the big old doors that are up when you get on there telling you your room's not ready till 1:30. That's a good thing. It's not – don't get me wrong. Again, I stayed on the Lido on the Celebration. I absolutely loved it. Josh said he loved the Lido. You love the Lido. I don't want to be directly near the doors. And I don't think that's where I'm at. Or that's where we're at, because you're obviously with me. But let me see. Carnival Jubilee. Mm-hmm. Oh, wrong button. Never trust me with technology. So we're in 14,251. So if I look at the deck plans, 14,251. Search. Is 14 the Lido? I don't think 14 is the Lido. 14 is not the Lido. No, so we're not on the Lido. We're on deck 14. Wah, wah, wah. So we're not on the Lido. Bummer. There we go. We don't have to worry about that. We're not on the Lido now. Hitting the hay, bro. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Hope everyone has a great weekend. Josh, you have a good night. Get some sleep. You and Chastity, I hope y'all have a fantastic night. I hope y'all have a great weekend and a great Thanksgiving next week. I'm not going live next Thursday, but I look forward to your drunk phone calls. Later, bro. I'm right now doing a back-to-back on the Glory of the TA and then the 4-day after. You are correct. Currently, I am not doing any of that. I am getting back on the 2nd and then probably going back to work on the 3rd, depending on when the 2nd is, when the 2nd falls. I think that's most likely what I'll be doing. May 2nd is a Thursday, so I will be going back to work on Friday. So that's the plan. We're not on the Lido. We're close to the Lido, though. So I'll deal with it. I'll take it and live with it. I'm all right with it. But back to back for less than $700? I don't know. Cameron says, now, Mike, you know what happens with John and his soundboard. Right. That's why I didn't want to get something like this, because I'd end up muting myself, and we didn't even make it through one live, and I ended up muting myself. So imagine if I add different sounds to these buttons, or if I started talking to you and I sounded like Alvin and the Chipmunks. Or if we went the opposite way and I sounded like Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone. Credit card, you got it. Oh, the things you can do with a soundboard. Definitely get yourself in trouble with a soundboard, though. But that's the plan. That's how the cookie crumbles. That's the way the brownie bake. That's the way the brownie bakes. You live with it. Right, Kurt? Live with it. So, I don't know. I really didn't have a topic on what we were going to talk about tonight. It was just a rambling conversation all over the place. And, yeah, I'm excited for the Jubilee. I'm super excited for the Jubilee. She's a little bit bigger than the Mardi Gras. She's a little bit bigger than the celebration, I believe. So I'm definitely stoked. Well, hello there, Charles. I was telling everybody about how you got me this microphone and you would be here so you can hear how good the audio was. And there you are, claiming to be working. I don't know whether or not I believe you or not. Did you have to put some of that stuff on your lip? If you had to put that stuff on your lip, I will definitely agree that you were working. Yeah, Kurt, mic checks. Mic checks 1 2 1 2. But if I play with the buttons, I magically mute myself. See what happens when you play with buttons? Ew. What do you mean, ew? That stuff that goes on your lip helps prevent the ew. I told you what I saw today, right? I told you about the video I seen. The guy was an EMT, and he was like, yeah, we were called to do a wellness check. And he puts this stuff under his lip, and he was like, that helps with the smell. And I was like, I know what he's getting ready to do. Oh, look at that. Julie calling out Chuck. About time. Chuck was sleeping. He was hooked up to that CPAP. It helps. It doesn't stop it, but it helps. I don't know. I'm good, man. I told you I don't think I'd ever be able to do that line of work. More power to you. Trust me, we all appreciate our first responders. So we thank you very much, Chuck. We appreciate what you do for us. If you come down to Spring Hill, Florida, we'd probably appreciate it more than the people in Albany do. So you can move down to Florida whenever you're ready. Pick Scotty up on the way, just in case his car doesn't make it. And then you both can just move here to Florida. And then I'd have 2 friends that live here. And I would never be home. I would always be on a cruise ship. And we're set. We're golden. We just got to go pick up Tony and Jenny. And we're good. We got it handled in the bag. Done dealio. It's not wrong. Like you said, it may not be, what does he say? It's not right, but you ain't wrong, though. Just saying. I'm just saying. We can cruise for days. Absolutely cruise for days. But it's exciting, right? Tony B has moved his mom down to Florida, so that's exciting. So for those of you who know Mama Sharon, she's my next door neighbor now too. So that's going to be fun and exciting getting to hang out with them and do dinner every now and then and all that stuff. And I know there's a lot of y'all that love Mama Sharon. She's pretty awesome. But there's really nothing else going on. There's a new vlog coming Saturday. I'll throw that discount code back up on the screen. I don't really use banners, so this is just fun for me. That's good until December 31st, and then on the 1st, there will be new swag dropping at the store. All brand new designs, nothing repeated. Now you'll still see the logo on the front of some of the shirts, but that's just my logo. But 100% of the shirts are going to be completely different. And next year, I came up with an idea of a fun carnival design shirt to help raise money for the Groove for St. Jude. So anytime that shirt is purchased, the proceeds of that shirt will go to the Groove for St. Jude. Tell your mama hi. Speaking of your mamas, she was just out here. She was looking for something. So, but I'll let her know you said what's up. So there's going to be one of those shirts. That's going to be awesome. All the proceeds go to Groove for St. Jude for that shirt. And that'll be for 365 days. So anytime that shirt's purchased, anything that's profited on that specific item, whether it's the shirt or the hoodie, all that money will get separated into a separate fund, and then that'll get donated to Groove for St. Jude every cruise I go on, or once a year, depending on how much we raise in the process. But that's about it. Today, see me traveling. Today is Lucas's birthday, so Lucas turns the big 01 today. He's officially 1 year old. So y'all wish Kurt and Marsha's grandbaby Lucas a happy birthday today if you haven't already done so. And there's Chuck just saying hi to everybody in the chat individually. Chuck's crazy. Chuck is crazy. Make sure y'all do me a favor on the way out. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all share this out. Y'all do it. Y'all do it. I have a free cruise for Carnival or Princess. We love Carnival and wonder if we might get bored on a Princess ship. Anyone have any suggestions for me? Book the Princess ship. I will tell you right now, don't live into the hype of everyone telling you that Princess is very boring. I have sailed the majority of my cruises on Princess Cruise Line. So I was at elite status probably when I was 17 years old. I was at the highest status you could possibly get through Princess. In April, I am flying over to Rome, and I'm getting on the Sun Princess for a 9-day round trip out of Rome, the brand new Sun Princess. So Princess is amazing. I'm looking to do a Princess group cruise on Princess in 2025. I'm looking to do a group cruise on Princess in 2025, but Princess is amazing. The service is great. The food is impeccable. And the medallion networking equipment that they use on the ships are phenomenal. Phenomenal. Scott went on Princess for his first time with me. He absolutely loved it. I have sailed Princess Princess was the only cruise line I've sailed on until October of 21. And then Carnival was the second cruise line I sailed on. So I only did Princess all the way up until October of 21. So that shows you for how long time-wise that I was a Princess, loyal to Princess. Princess is phenomenal. It's one of my favorite cruise lines, if not my favorite cruise line. Just don't tell nobody I said that, because when people ask, I usually tell them it's the next one. So I did not feel left out, Chuck. But thank you. Now I add extra, don't feel left out. But yeah, Princess, I'm going to be doing a group cruise in 2025 on Princess. Yeah, we did a Lalita Loca group cruise on the, what was it? The Sky Princess, I believe. Sky Princess. So any Princess cruise is phenomenal. Any Princess ship is incredible. When I go to the South Pacific, mainly Japan, that'll probably be the cruise line I go on, will be Princess. And I have the Sun Princess scheduled already. And I have maybe like 3 or 4 other ones that I'm looking at in the near future with Princess. But yeah, Princess is phenomenal. Don't believe that hype. And I kind of want to say the same thing about Holland America, right? Don't believe the hype with Holland America being a geriatric line, because I don't think it is. I've heard there's been a lot more kids on Holland America recently, and a lot of people that I've spoken to and know on a personal level that do the same thing here in the YouTube space enjoyed Holland America. They were still able to find entertainment. They were still able to find a fun time, a good time. It was there. You just got to look for it a little bit. And that's the same thing with Princess, right? So Carnival is known as the fun ship. It's known as the party ship. People go, they get boozed up, they have a good time. And Princess is known more as your laid back relaxation kind of day at sea. But you can still find the good party atmosphere on Princess, and it's there. Everywhere you look, it's there. It's just not as in your face as it would be on Carnival or like, say, MSC for a short cruise. But yeah, Carnival, Princess, MSC, I love them all. I've sailed them all. And Princess is still up there. They're definitely in the top, the tippy top of the package there. But if you do Princess, I suggest upgrading your package to like the Princess Plus or the Princess Premier. That way it gives you that all-included price. And you don't have to worry about drinks. You don't have to worry about specialty dining, photo packages, or anything like that. That's all included in that Princess Premier. On Princess, you don't have to move to get drunk. Yeah, that's the good thing. They the ratio of passenger to crew is a lot better than you would find on like Carnival or Royal Caribbean or anything like that. And they know you by first name, right? So the medallion class technology that Princess has, you're within 25 feet of a server, and that server knows your name because of the medallion class technology. The medallion automatically unlocks your door as you're getting close to your cabin. Within like, I think it's like 5 feet or whatever from your cabin door, the medallion class technology unlocks that. And there's a lot of ports now, whether it's Cozumel or Alaska, that Princess has partnered with some of the stores inside the ports, that you can use your medallion at some of the stores to purchase your souvenirs, and then it gets charged to your sign and sale card. So say you find vanilla you want in Cozumel. Well, at the one store that has it, it's $30, and at the other store that has it, it's $30, but you can charge it to your sign and sale card because they partner up with Princess and the medallion class technology. So that's pretty awesome, because I know a lot of people don't want to carry cash. I know a lot of people don't want to carry credit cards, especially in a foreign port you've never been to before. So being able to go to those ports and use the medallion to make your purchase at some of the stores at that port is pretty epic. It's pretty cool that Princess has partnered with them, and the medallion class technology works that way. If you do Princess and you do the medallion class technology, you can have it delivered to your house or pick it up at the port. Personal preference, but Princess is phenomenal. They do really well. And instead of getting the cruise card, it's literally a medallion you can wear on your wrist like a watch or around your neck. But the cool little thing about it is it's magnetic. So when you get home, you can put it to your fridge, you can put it to your magnet board, and you also have a little souvenir because it gives you the date and the ship and all that stuff on there. So you don't got to figure out what to do with your cruise cards anymore. Like me, I'm going to build a glass block, and I'm just going to put all my cruise cards in that glass block. So, and that's, like Chuck said, all the stuff you would normally get is included in that package. So your gratuities, your drink package, your specialty dining, your pictures that you would buy from the photo lab, medallion class technology, a wearable accessory, special classes, reservations for certain shows. You get so much built into that price, and it gives you that 100% all-included feel of the cruise line. So you pay that price when you book your cruise. and you pay that one price. That's it. You don't have to pay anything extra. You don't have to worry about spending any extra on board if you don't want to. Now, if you go to the shops, that's different, but everything else is included in that price. I absolutely love Princess, and I highly suggest if you're debating between Carnival and Princess, I would definitely go with Princess. That would be where I would be. And just enjoy it. Either one, you're going to have a good time, right? It just, I would personally book the Princess cruise a lot quicker than I would book the Carnival cruise. The Z Show Cruise Fun has showed up here at the very end. What's going on, Z Man? I hope you're having a fantastic night tonight. Y'all do me that favor. If you ain't subscribed, make sure you're subscribed. Leave a like, leave a comment, tell a friend, tell a family member. I appreciate each and every one of you. And until 2 Thursdays from now, because next Thursday is Thanksgiving, so there will be no live show. Make sure y'all do what y'all do best and y'all stay naughty. I appreciate each and every one of you. Book that Princess cruise if you're debating, because I'm telling you right now, you will not be disappointed. I appreciate all y'all. Until next time, y'all know what to do. Y'all stay naughty. Peace.